There have been some very, very interesting developments that have come in from the state of Telangana, with the political landscape heating up with multiple developments shaking the BRS party, the party in opposition, the primary opposition party in Telangana. The ongoing family feud within BRS continues to deepen. There's always been rumblings about it. Now it's out in the open, as you have a son and daughter of KCR, KTR and Kavitha, essentially being pitted against each other. It's not the first time we've seen that in politics. But as a result of that, the decision was taken by Father KCR to suspend Kavitha from the party. That was an announcement that was made yesterday. And today, she's now gone ahead and resigned as member of the Legislative Council, stepping down after being expelled from the BRS for anti-party activities. That was the reason given by the BRS. Now, it's not really surprising for anyone who's tracked really political developments in the BRS. Many would have said this was coming, that there were rumblings that suggested that Kavitha wasn't on the best footing within the party and within the family itself. Now, the reason, however, that the suspension has happened now is because Kavitha had lashed out against her cousin, senior BRS leader T. Harish Rao, claiming he and Revant Reddy had conspired to target her family, and that's why the Kaleshwaram Irrigation project scam had in fact leveled allegations also against her father, KCR. Let's get you in fact a sense of all the reactions that have come in so far.
आज चंद लोग बीआरएस पार्टी में हमारे आसपास पिताजी के इर्द गिर्द थोड़े लोग जिनके जो वेस्टेड इंटरेस्ट है, जिनको अपनी ही फायदा की जो सोच है, ऐसे लोग बीआरएस पार्टी में उनका लीड रोल हो गया है और उनके वजह से उन्होंने मेरे पिताजी के ऊपर, मैं ऐसा मानती हूँ, दबाव बना के मुझे पार्टी से निकालने का काम किया है। लेकिन मैं बीआरएस पार्टी से, हमारे पिताजी से यही रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहती हूँ कि आपके इर्द गिर्द जो लोग जमा हुए हैं, उनकी नीयत के बारे में आप सोचिए। क्या वो पार्टी के लिए काम आएंगे? आप इसके ऊपर गौर कीजिए। हमारे परिवार को तोड़ने का काम उन्होंने आज किया है। बीआरएस पार्टी के परिवार को तोड़ने का काम आज उन्होंने किया है, और ये किसके फायदे के लिए उन्होंने किया है? तेलंगाना के आवाम के फायदा के लिए उन्होंने नहीं किया है, उनके खुद के फायदा के लिए किया है। तो मैं मेरे पिताजी से, बीआरएस पार्टी से यही रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी कि ऐसे लोगों को पहचानिए, उनकी असली रूप आप पहचानिए और उनके ऊपर जो भी एक्शन हो सकता है वो लीजिए।
ఒకప్పుడు ఏ పార్టీని బతకనియేమో, ఎవరు రాజకీయం కాదు కదా, నిద్రలో కూడా శాసనసభ్యులు అవుతామన్న ఆలోచన చెయ్యొద్దు అని ఆనాడు అక్రమ కేసులు పెట్టి ఎందరిని ఎంతమందిని జైలుకు పంపించారు. ఇవాళ వాళ్ళే తన్నుకొని చేస్తున్నారు. ఒకరు కడుపులో కత్తులు పెట్టుకొని కౌగిలించుకుంటున్నారు. ఎవరు అక్కర్లేదు, వాళ్ళని వాళ్ళే పొడుచుకుంటున్నారు. విపరీతమైన అవినీతి సొమ్ము వచ్చిన తర్వాత సొమ్ముల పంపకాలలో కుటుంబ పంచాయతీలు ఇవాళ కుటుంబంలోనే ఒకరు సహించుకోలేని పరిస్థితి. ఒకరి మీద ఒకరు యాసిడ్ దాడులు చేసుకోవాలని ఒకరిని ఇంకొకరు నవ్వుతూనే కడుపులో కత్తులు పెట్టుకొని కౌగిలించుకునే పరిస్థితులు ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో దాపురించినాయి. పాపం ఊరికే పోదు. పెద్దలు చెప్పిండ్రు, చేసుకున్న వాడికి చేసుకున్నంత మహానుభావ అని చెప్పిండ్రు. చేసిన పాపాలు ఎక్కడికి పోవు, ఖచ్చితంగా ఆ పాపాలు వెంటాడుతూనే ఉంటాయి. వాళ్ళు అనుభవించి తీరాల్సిందే. ఆయన వెనకాల ఈయన ఉన్నాడని, ఈయన వెనకాల ఆయన ఉన్నాడని నేను ఒక మాట చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. అంత చెత్తగాళ్ళ వెనకాల నేనెందుకు ఉంటానయా?
BRS politics, it has exposed their corruption and their corrupt family, their corrupt leaders. They have in fact amassed the wealth, and now when distribution of the wealth, they amassed this illegal wealth. This parliament is arrested.
Okay, let me bring in Abdul Bashir, who's been tracking all the updates on this story. Abdul, I started off this broadcast by saying that perhaps this was, in a sense, coming, because there was a lot of talk about, issues within the BRS first family. But what next are we really going to be seeing for Kavitha? Look, clearly at this point, she's been suspended from the BRS. Is there still a point or a chance of reconciliation? What's led to KCR taking this kind of a drastic decision against his own daughter?
Well, as you mentioned, Akshita, Kavitha has been mentioning that she has been sidelined in the party, and this is not the first time. Earlier also, she was not vocal, but she had been projecting that she's being sidelined. And when the suspension letter had come yesterday, she had mentioned that the party leader, KCR Garu, did not even call her to ask what is her side, what is her say on this particular issue that is going. And now Kavitha has clearly slammed people around the former Chief Minister and BRS President KCR that Harish Rao and Santosh is responsible for
Okay.
this particular step or situation that has been created. Now, well, Kavitha on one side has told us she's given a resignation letter from the party membership and also her membership to the Legislative Council. But she has asked her father and brother to understand the situation and be careful with these people around him. Now,
Okay.
apart from this, what we are understanding is that there is a high possibility that Kavitha will also float a new party, or else her Telangana Jagruti organization that she is heading, she will be leading that organization. But a
No, but
clear
Abdul, is this
stance
a point of no return? Politically, yes, there's clearly a breakdown in ties between Kavitha, her father, and her brother. But as far as family ties go, what exactly has led to, it reaching a point where KCR has taken this decision?
Well, the whole scenario had come, burst out when Kaleshwaram issue or Kaleshwaram case was brought in the assembly, arguments were made, and then a CBI inquiry is a point where the whole patience of Kavitha had burst out, is what she's saying. She's saying for the wrongdoings of others, why is KCR, a Bapu of Telangana, being projected in bad light, is what she's mentioned. Now, her say is that KCR is not responsible, but if it is somebody who is responsible, it would be the then irrigation minister,
So the
Harish
allegation,
Rao and Santosh.
the allegation then is
Santosh
that there was
Kumar.
corruption. There was corruption within the BRS. So that by itself leads to essentially you giving an opportunity to the likes of the Congress in Telangana to attack the BRS. Maybe that's what triggered it. Maybe there was a lot of deep-rooted issues that have now emerged to the fore. Thank you, Abdul, for getting us those details. But mind you, Kavitha was targeting her cousin, Harish Rao, not her brother, KTR. And yet, she's been suspended from the party. It's not the first time we've seen this kind of familial divides over politics. Unfortunately, it's something we see far too often in politics, where, ties by blood don't matter when it comes to politics. Let's talk about that and multiple instances. The latest, of course, now is what we're seeing between KTR and Kavitha, the siblings in the BRS. Now, clearly at this point, KCR has suspended Kavitha from the party. His own daughter, he suspended her from the party because the message is very clear. She's crossed a Lakshman Rekha, and the idea is that she went ahead and indulged in anti-party activities. Not the first time, like I said, because we've seen this with Chandrababu Naidu and NTR. What am I referring to? Well, essentially, Naidu had staged a coup against his father-in-law. This was, of course, many decades ago, but it was a very telling political chapter in Andhra's history. Even now, in the YSRCP in Andhra Pradesh, Jagan Mohan Reddy and his sister, YS Sharmila, also fighting it out. Fallout over personal differences that's led to political differences as well. So YS Sharmila is part of the Andhra Congress and Jagan Mohan Reddy with the YSRCP. YS Sharmila has always alleged that her brother never let her be a part of politics, which is why she took that route. So it's not a new story by any measure in South politics, particularly in the Telugu states.